The poor die waiting for treatment, while the rich cure cancer in seconds in space. By 2015-40, Earth has become a massive garbage dump. The poor are crammed together, barely surviving amidst pollution, violence, and disease. Meanwhile, the wealthy have long since moved to space, living in a city called Elysium where poverty and illness don't exist. Max, a man from the bottom rungs of society on Earth, is left with only 5 days to live after an accident. His company merely gives him a bottle of painkillers and leaves him to fend for himself. His only hope for survival is to break into the paradise reserved for the rich. However, Elysium's security is extremely tight, and entry is impossible without legal identification. Max and his friend Jack turn to the powerful Spider for help. Spider can forge a pass, but at an astonishing price. Max begs for his assistance, revealing he only has 5 days left. Spider agrees on the condition that Max completes a dangerous mission, kidnap the factory owner and copy the robot data in his brain. Though Max wants revenge, he knows the wealthy are always protected by robot bodyguards, and any rash moves would be suicide. Sensing his hesitation, Spider presents an exoskeleton suit that would make Max powerful once equipped. Caught between life and death, Max accepts. After a procedure, he dons the suit, and his body is no longer weak. He then familiarizes himself with firearms in preparation for the mission. The boss uploads a code into his brain and immediately destroys the computer before boarding a spacecraft under robot protection. Max, lying in wait, launches a timed bomb, forcing the ship to make an emergency landing. Max and the others open the hatch but are confronted by a robot. In the ensuing firefight, the wealthy man is unfortunately shot. They extract the data from his brain only to find it encrypted. With the army closing in, they have no choice but to retreat. Back at base, Max demands Spider take him to Elysium, but Spider reveals the entire city is under a no-fly order, indicating the data is of utmost importance. Upon examining the data, Spider is shocked to discover the code could change the fate of the poor. The wealthy man wasn't just a factory owner, he was also the designer of Elysium. Under orders from Amy, the ruling power, he had rewritten Elysium's system to ensure Amy's perpetual reign. With this code, Elysium would no longer be the exclusive domain of the rich. They board a ship bound for Elysium but are met with resistance from Jack, the strongest special agent. Max, in his weakened state, is no match for Jack and quickly falls. As Jack gloats, Max secretly pulls the pin on a grenade attached to Jack and musters the strength to push him off the platform. Max then enters the control room and connects his brain to Elysium's system. He knows transmitting the data will mean certain death for him. Memories of his past flood back, reminding him of a promise made in childhood. As the reset program initiates, the global identity system is refreshed, recognizing all the poor as legal residents. The system immediately dispatches rescue ships to Earth. Though Max doesn't live to see the rescue, he saves everyone.